Dear cherished one, listen attentively. If you have faith in God, say Amen. This is a crucial message for you today. Don't disregard it. Focus on this message. This is the voice of your God, the one you call Lord. There are instances in your life when time seems suspended, not visibly, but within your spirit. This is one such instance. Not by chance, not by luck. This message has found you purposefully, meant specifically for you. I have been trying to touch your heart for a while, not out of anger, but with love to console you. Not to ask more from you, but to remind you of what I've already placed within you. I have spoken softly during quiet nights, through calming thoughts, through dreams that puzzled you. I have brought peace to your restless periods, answers to your queries, and strength for your silence. And today I return once more, not with pressure, but with presence, just to say I'm still around. I've always been here and I still want to converse with you. You've been bearing more than others perceive. You've been strong yet weary, brave but doubtful, faithful but occasionally questioning. Is God really listening? The response is affirmative. I am not just listening. I am leaning closer towards you, closer than ever before. You haven't neglected me. You haven't let me down. I am not upset with you. I comprehend each delay, each doubt, each unshared tear. I know why you've been silent. I know why you ceased to pray as you once did. I know why your heart has become wary, why your hope has softened. And I'm not here to reprimand you for that. I'm here to mend it. I wish to guide you back to a place of simple faith, not through coercion, but through affection, because you are still my child and nothing has altered that. You don't need polished words. You don't need a script. You don't need to fake being all right with me. I already know you completely. I just want to walk alongside you again like we used to. I miss the way you used to talk to me openly. I miss hearing your voice, not only in prayer but in friendship. That's what I made you for, not just to endure or triumph, but to stroll with me daily. This isn't about religion. This is about relationship. I want to be a part of your mornings, your choices, your thoughts. Not because I crave control, but because I yearn to shoulder what's too heavy for you. You've been waiting for me, but the truth is I've been waiting for you too. Not to be flawless, but to be sincere, not to have all the solutions, but to bring your queries. Not to come clean, but to come honest. Because I already see everything. And I still say, come. You are not too far away, you are not too broken, you are not too late. What I want from you is simple, just open your heart again, even just a little. I can work with that, I always have. You may not feel me the way you used to, but I'm still here. You may not hear me clearly right now, but I haven't stopped talking. Type 222 to claim it. Sometimes I speak in silence. Sometimes I wait because I know you're surrounded by noise. But even in the quiet, I'm present. And now I've drawn you here to remind you of one thing. You are loved more than you realize. Not based on what you've done, but who you are. You belong to me. And no mistake, no season, no distance has changed that. What you've been sensing lately, that longing to slow down, to breathe deeper, to find something real again, it's me stirring within your heart. That's me, my invitation. I'm calling you not to something difficult, but to something sacred, a place of rest, a place of reconnection, a place where you can be truly authentic and completely understood. You don't need to fix yourself before coming to me. Just come. Let me handle the healing. Let me walk with you through every layer of confusion, every burden of expectation, every weight you weren't designed to bear. I am not rushing you. I'm not keeping track of your mistakes. I'm still writing your story and I'm far from finished. The dreams you set aside, I remember them. The joy you once had, it's returning. The peace you've been seeking, it's already drawing near. But more than anything, I want you. Not your actions, not your striving, just your presence, just your yes. So if you're reading this and something in your heart feels tender, quiet, stirred, it's no coincidence, that's me. That's my spirit gently reminding you I haven't stopped loving you, I haven't stopped choosing you, and I haven't stopped waiting to speak with you. All you have to do is whisper back. Say, God, I'm here, that's all it takes. I'll meet you in that moment. And from there, we'll begin again because I never gave up on you. You haven't abandoned me and I won't disappear. If this message resonates with you, you can reply softly or just say, God, I'm here. I reopened my heart again. You might not have noticed it, but I was here. In every quiet morning when you didn't know what to say, in every late night when your heart was heavy and your eyes wouldn't shut. I was there when no one replied to your messages. I was there when you felt alone even in a crowded room. I saw the way you kept going when giving up seemed easier. I heard the thoughts you never uttered, the fears you never voiced, the questions you hid beneath your courage. And still through it all, I didn't walk away. I don't wait for you to become perfect before I reach out. I draw near even when you step back, because love doesn't require an invitation, it simply appears. And that's what I've done every single day, whether you noticed or not. I've sent signals of my proximity in the smallest ways, a moment of peace, a tune you needed to hear, a memory that fortified you. Even in your distractions, I have been guiding you gently, not because I need your focus, but because you require my support. I am your calm, I am your anchor, and I am the steady hand guiding your soul when life feels unpredictable. There are things you've journeyed through that no one fully comprehends. You carry a depth within you that others don't always perceive. Yet I see it entirely. You don't have to justify yourself with me. You don't have to be resilient with me. Type God is good if you love God. You don't need to conceal your doubts or your queries. You are secure here. This gap between us is not one of criticism. It's one of grace. It's where your vulnerability meets my strength. It's where your silence meets my voice. And it's where your everyday life becomes sacred because I'm part of it. You've been questioning me if I still have a purpose for you. You've been worrying if too much time has elapsed, if too much has altered. Let me clarify simply, nothing slips away in my grasp. Nothing is squandered when you entrust it to me. Even your detours are being reclaimed. Even your delays are being utilized. The dreams you thought had vanished, I'm reviving them. The peace you thought you'd never experience again, I'm renewing it. My decision about you hasn't wavered. The mission I assigned to you remains unchanged. In your life, I remain constant. I'm guiding you back to basics, me, your initial affection, your authentic origin, your peaceful haven. The world has taught you to race faster, strive harder, produce more. Yet I am unlike the world. I am not under pressure. I dwell in tranquility. I dwell in the moment when you finally let out a sigh and understand that you don't have to figure it all out. You merely need to be still, to be present, to be honest. That's when I communicate clearly. That's when I move freely. That's when you feel me most intensely. I yearn to walk with you again like this, not only in crises but in peace, not just during prayer but in everyday life. I want to be your first thought upon waking and your last word before slumber, not due to duty but out of love. The charm of your life isn't in what you accomplish. It's in the person you become while walking with me. And I'm molding you daily with each step, with every yes you give me. I'm smoothing out the rough patches in your heart. I'm mending what was shattered without notice. I'm unraveling the deceits you were starting to believe about yourself, and I'm reminding you again and again. You are deeply cherished just as you are. Don't delay feeling ready. Don't wait for the ideal moment. This is it right now. Open your heart in silence. Speak to me. Share everything or say nothing at all. Just sit in my presence. Let me occupy the void that's been empty. Let me restore the joy that's been waning. Let me infuse fresh motivation into your spirit. I'm not only here for solutions, I'm here for connection, and I still crave yours. You are not too distant. You are not too late. You are not too shattered. You are not too neglected. You are not too excessive. You are exactly the one I've been anticipating to converse with. Type 1111 if you love God, Jesus. Say it to yourself now if you feel it. God, I hear you, I sense you. I'm returning, not in shame, but in love. There are talents within you that haven't vanished. They've only been hidden. Covered by years of obligations, disillusionment, strain, and trying to manage everything. But I haven't forgotten what I instilled in you. The aspirations, the creativity, the bravery, the kindness, the wisdom. It's all still there. And now I am summoning it back to life. Not all at once, not aggressively, but gently, because I know how weary your spirit feels. I understand how long you've carried silent worries. I know how frequently you've wondered, will I ever feel like myself once more? The answer is yes. And not only will you feel like yourself again, but you will also discover new aspects of you that have been eagerly waiting for this precise moment to emerge. You are not lagging. You are not broken. You are evolving. Even in your silence, even in your waiting, something sacred is being reconstructed within you. Stronger than before, gentler than before, more authentic than before. I am not merely reviving your life. I am reviving your spirit, your self-image, and your longing to live fully again. You don't need to prove yourself. You don't need to hurry to catch up. My timing is not hasty. My grace is not thin. I am not displeased by your pauses. I understand why you retreated. I understand why you stopped striving. I understand why certain things seemed too painful to revisit. But now I am enveloping you with safety. Not just physically, but spiritually. You are safe to grow again, safe to trust again, safe to open your heart without fear that it will be shattered in the same way. I am restoring your voice, the one you've lost, the one who once shared truth and optimism, not just to others but to yourself as well. I am here to reestablish your tranquility, not the transient kind that vanishes with each new issue, but the resilient kind that remains firm even when life seems illogical. I am here to restore your happiness, the kind that doesn't require justification or effort, simply acceptance. There's no need to decode it first. There's no need to polish yourself up first. Just be present, just be open. That's all I require to act. Every aspect of your life holds significance, even the instances that felt like setbacks, even the periods you wish had turned out differently. I can see the grand scheme, the complete picture. And nothing is squandered. Every tear nourished something. Every disappointment redirected something. Every delay safeguarded something. You may not grasp it all now, but one day you'll look back and realize how I was crafting purpose even through the parts that seemed incomplete. You are not unnoticed. You are not neglected. You are truly seen, not just for what you accomplish, but for who you are. I love you on your silent days, your puzzled days, your weary days. Type 777 if you believe in God, Jesus. You don't have to impress me. I'm not in search of displays. I'm seeking companionship. I long to walk with you. Common. Let me remind you that you're already sufficient. Not due to accomplishments, but because of who I made you to be. You aren't stagnant. You're being placed. What you believed was stillness was actually preparation. The people you thought were lost, I will bring new ones who appreciate your spirit. The opportunities you thought were gone, I have better ones that won't demand sacrificing your tranquility to maintain them. The parts of you that felt lifeless, they are gradually waking up, slowly, steadily, and beautifully, because I am breathing life into you again. Not to force you, but to tenderly revive you. Allow yourself to soften again. Allow yourself to believe again. Allow yourself to rest. This isn't your breaking point, this is your blossoming point. Things are shifting. Even if you can't see it yet, the burden is easing. The awareness is returning. The light is growing brighter. All I ask is that you stay receptive. Receptive to peace. Receptive to love. Receptive to my voice. The one that never ceased speaking even when your world got chaotic. Whisper this softly just for yourself. God, thank you for not abandoning me. I accept your renewal. I welcome what you are awakening within me. I am prepared to live again, whole, constant, and free. There are periods when everything appears to disintegrate. The plans you devised unravel. The connections you relied on change. The progress you labored for slows, sometimes to a complete halt. And in those quiet, heavy moments, you start asking questions that go deeper than reason. Was any of it worthwhile? Did I miss my chance? Can I truly begin anew? Let me answer you with truth that dispels doubt. Yes, you can start anew. And no, you haven't missed anything I've prepared for you. I never guaranteed the journey would always feel effortless, but I have always assured my presence. And while you've been questioning your decisions, I've been consistent in mine. I'm not restoring what was damaged to its former state. I am creating something larger, deeper, and more enduring. Not a duplicate of what once existed, but an entirely new creation. A life that doesn't merely exist, but thrives. A purpose that doesn't just operate, but satisfies you. A version of you that is not motivated by fear or proving oneself to others, but rooted in peace, clarity, and quiet resilience. You've evolved more than you understand. The obstacles didn't hinder your purpose. They molded your character. The silence didn't stifle your progress. It fostered your growth. Take your destiny. It strengthened your resolve. What seemed like a delay was actually me preparing the way for you. I didn't let you construct on an incorrect basis. I didn't enable you to dwell in a place too tiny for what's upcoming next. I have been sculpting you, not abandoning you. And now the rebuilding starts. But it won't appear like struggling. It won't look like tension. It will start with rest. The kind of rest that comes when you stop fleeing from your story and begin trusting the author. The next phase of your life won't demand more stress. It'll require more focus. You don't need to work for your value. You already possess it. You don't need to plead for chances. What's intended for you will find you when your heart is in sync and your spirit is calm enough to receive it. I'm planting new vision in you. You may feel the stirrings already, the quiet ideas, the dormant passions resurfacing, the subtle prompts to try again. Don't disregard them. That's me. I'm guiding you not through loud cries but through tranquility, not with pressure but with peace. You'll know it's me when it brings clarity, not chaos, when it brings stability, not dread. It invites you to construct gradually, genuinely, and thoughtfully, not to perform, but to live. You will see how I utilize even the parts of your past you believed disqualified you. Nothing you've experienced will go to waste. Not a single tear, not a single detour. What you learned in the difficult times will become the wisdom you carry to the heights. What once broke you will now be part of your message. You are not the same person who entered that tough period, and that's a good thing. You've become more empathetic, more resilient, more insightful, and now you're ready to carry more purpose with less burden. You will no longer fear starting anew because you've learned the power of starting with me. And when you build with me, you build with unshakable foundations. I will not let what you create next crumble. I will breathe on it. I will safeguard it. I will send the right individuals, the right moments, and the right opportunities. Not hastily, not haphazardly, but divinely orchestrated. Your only responsibility is to stay connected, to stay receptive, and to keep showing up with faith. Let go of the guilt. Let go of the deadlines. Let go of the notion that it's too late. You are not lagging behind. You are being nurtured, coordinated. And when your mindset is prepared, what's been waiting will start to flow again. Not by force, but by grace. Whisper this gently to your soul. God, I trust your reconstruction process. I release the pressure to do it all alone. I open my hands and heart to what you're crafting, something greater than what I lost and more beautiful than I envisioned. You've waited, hoped, healed, and grown more than you think. Now I want you to know you are prepared, not because everything is perfect, but because your heart is willing. I'm not waiting for perfection. I'm walking with you step by step. Your faith, your quiet strength, your obedience, they've prepared you for what's next. You don't need to force anything. What's meant for you is already aligned. Walk in peace. Speak with clarity, move with confidence. The doors that open now are not by effort, but by my favor. Trust your progress, trust my timing, you carry more than enough. Whisper this softly. God, I'm prepared. I walk forward with peace and quiet confidence. You may not see the full picture yet, but trust this. Nothing is delayed in my plan. What appears quiet on the surface is full of movement underneath. I'm aligning people, moments, and answers that are custom-tailored for you. You're not falling behind. You're being placed in the right spot. Your task isn't to hurry. Your duty is to stay connected to peace, purpose, and me. What's approaching won't demand force. It will show up in tranquility. You'll recognize it's correct because it won't cause confusion. It will bring clarity. The next move will feel like ease, not pressure. Say this with confidence. I trust in your timing, God. I won't rush what is already mine within you. You've been questioning if the resources will arrive, if the doors will open, if what you bear will be supported. Listen carefully. Yes, everything you require has already been allotted to you. I'm not instructing you to chase it. I'm instructing you to trust me. Provision doesn't always appear when anticipated, but it always arrives when you're aligned. I'm sending aid, wisdom, and opportunities, not in turmoil, but in calm. Just stay near me. Keep your heart open, keep your hands steady. You'll see it soon. Say this with faith. I trust you, God. I believe what I need is already on its way to me. If you believe in God, type Amen. Subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching this God message. May God, Jesus, will grant you abundance in every aspect of your life. Type 222.